Giannis has proven to be the most dominant big man in the modern NBA, but today we're going to be replacing him with Wemby, as he will take over his entire NBA career, starting off in the 2013 NBA draft, where he'll get drafted to the Bucks and eventually finish off the video in 2024 alongside Damian Lillard.
With the 15th pick, the Milwaukee Bucks select Victor Wembanyama.
So here we are in the year 2013, as you guys can see on the top right corner, and Wemby is starting off his career as a 84 overall, a part of the Milwaukee Bucks. And if you look at this team, it's completely trash. So I don't expect him to do nothing crazy the first year. And I know that Wemby's primary position is center, but for this video, I'm gonna leave him at power forward only because that's what Giannis plays. Wemby, of course, goes on to take home Rookie of the Year, averaging numbers like 17, 10, and 2 with 1 steal and 2 blocks. And surprisingly, he doesn't take home Defensive Player of the Year as Dwight Howard does, as the team didn't even make it to the playoffs, finishing 11th in the East with a record of 36 and 46. I'm not gonna lie to you, that record is better than what I expected it to be. As we now enter Wemby's second season in the NBA, he is now at 87 overall, as the team is starting to slowly develop. Wemby would finish off the season taking home Defensive Player of the Year award and also taking home Most Improved Player, averaging numbers like 21, 11, and 3 with 1 steal and 2 blocks. Now the team did make it to the playoffs this year, finishing 8th in the East with a record of 35 and 47, but we are the 8th seed, like I said, and we are playing LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love. This team is stacked. There's no way we're getting out the first round. As we go into game 1, Cleveland takes game 1. They take game 2. They take game 3. Yeah, we're getting swept. Okay, maybe not. Okay, maybe not. But we do lose in game 6 as we get eliminated in the first round. I know sometimes you guys want to see who goes on to win the championship, even though the team that I'm currently simulating didn't make it that far. But as you guys can see, the Cavs go on to win a championship, playing the Spurs in the 2015 NBA Finals. We're now going into Wemby's 3rd season in the NBA, as he's now at 88 overall at the age of 21. Chris Middleton is at 81. The team is still looking the same. Let's see what we could get done this year. Wemby once again goes on to take home Defensive Player of the Year for the 2nd season in a row, averaging numbers like 22, 10, and 3 with 1 steal and almost 3 blocks. And somehow this team managed to finish 2nd in the East, finishing with a record of 49 and 33. Wemby is starting to get up there, man. This man is now at 90 overall as they play the Charlotte Hornets in the first round of the playoffs. Going into game 1, we take game 1, we take game 2, they take game 3, they take game 4, 3-2, 3-3. We're gonna have to simcast for a game 7. Let's see what happens. Can Wemby advance to the 2nd round, or will he let the Charlotte Hornets eliminate them and send them home early? And wow, I did not see that coming. We were just up 2-0, then lose in a game 7. We're officially in the 2016-2017 NBA season, as you guys can see on the top right corner. As we're entering Wemby's 4th NBA season, he's officially a 90 overall. I'm not gonna lie to you, he carried the team last season, so I wouldn't doubt he does the same thing this season, because once again, this team is still looking not so good. Wemby finishes his 4th NBA season averaging numbers like 23, 9, and 3 with 1 steal and 2 blocks, but unfortunately he doesn't win Defensive Player of the Year award. The league got tired of that. Middleton also started to make his way up there, as he's now at 85 overall, as he finished averaging numbers like 21, 4, and 5. The team once again made it to the playoffs, finishing 5th in the East with a record of 46 and 36. In the first round, they'll meet up against Andre Drummond and the Detroit Pistons. 4th seed versus 5th seed in the first round. Let's see what goes on in game 1. We take game 1. They take game 2. We take game 3. They take game 4. This is back and forth so far. Can we finish it off in game 6 as we do to now face the 1st seed Boston Celtics? This is going to be a tough one. Actually, let's see who's on this roster. Isaiah Thomas, Avery Bradley, Jay Crowder. Okay. Nothing too crazy. I don't know how they finish first, but hey, I guess. And they take game 1. Wow, and they take game 2. Bro, are we really going to get swept? Okay. That's what I get for talking too early. Let's see who goes on to win, though. And the Golden State Warriors, Steph Curry and the Warriors go on to win, as Curry takes home Finals MVP. Not a surprise. All right, man, we're now in the 2017-2018 NBA season, which is Wemby's 5th NBA season. He's now on 91 overall. We're in a new era. As you guys can see, the team is looking way different compared to the last couple seasons. And so far, Wemby has took home 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, 1 Most Improved, and also took home Rookie of the Year, but still has yet to make it out the 2nd round. Let's see if that can change this season. As Wemby goes on to win MVP MVP in only his 5th NBA season, averaging numbers like 25, 11, and 4 with 1 steal and 2 blocks. This man went on to win MVP at the age of only 24. We're only in his 5th season and he's already catching up to Giannis. He's literally missing only one more MVP and obviously an NBA championship. So let's see if we can make that happen by the end of this video. The team finished first in the East with a record of 57 and 25, the best it has been throughout this simulation. We're playing Boston again, but only this time it's in the first round. It's time to get some revenge, and also they added Kyrie to the team. No more Isaiah Thomas. Let's see what happens though. It's time for some revenge. We take game 1, we take game 2, we take game 3, and yes, we are going to sweep them as we move on to the second round to play Joel Embiid and the 76ers. Why is Joel 87 overall? Maybe because of injuries or something. I don't know. Going into game 1, we take game 1, we take game 2, we take game 3, and we take game 4 as we finally make it out the second round to now play LeBron and the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference Finals. This is going to be a tough one, man. Going into game 1, the Cavs take game 1. Oh boy, and they take game 2. Come on, we gotta fight and make a comeback. That's what I'm talking about. Oh man, it's not looking too good. It is not looking too good as we get eliminated in 6 games to the Cavs. Hey man, I'm not surprised. This is LeBron. But at least we finally made it out the second round. The team is only going to start to get better around Wemby. Let's see what happens in the next couple seasons. But before we do that, let's see who goes on to win. And of course, not surprised. Alrighty, man, we're now in season 6, which is the 2018-2019 NBA season. This is the season where Kawhi would get traded to the Raptors and completely destroy the Bucks, coming back down 2-0. I was completely disappointed. But anyways, the team is looking solid. Let's see if they can possibly get the job done this year. Wemby goes on to win Defensive Player of the Year for the 3rd time in his career, averaging numbers like 25, 14, and 4 with 1 steal and 2 blocks. Now, unfortunately, the team didn't do too good as they finished 7th in the East with a record of 46 and 36. But the regular season doesn't even matter because we still made it to the playoffs and still have a chance to make it far and win a championship. As we play Kawhi in the Toronto Raptors in the first freaking round. I just got done talking about them and we run into them the first round. Let's see what happens though. They are the champs of this year IRL. They take game 1. They take game 2. Oh boy. Oh boy, yeah, I wasn't surprised about that one. Anyways, we're now in the 2020 NBA season, which is Wemby's 7th NBA season. And I'm not gonna lie to you, this might have been the Bucks' worst year as like roster wise, because as you guys can see, it's not looking too good. Wemby finished off the season averaging 31 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists with 1 steal and 2 blocks. But unfortunately, they robbed him from winning MVP only because he finished so last place in the conference. But hey, it is what it is as they played the Miami Heat in the first round of the playoffs, the team that took him out this year IRL. Let's see what happens going into game 1. The Heat take game 1. They take game 2. Oh boy. Okay. Can we make a comeback and maybe come back down 3-0? And maybe not, as we get taken out the playoffs in just 5 games. Let's see if the Heat can go on to make it to the finals once again. They do not, as we get a finals matchup of the 76ers and Lakers. Who goes on to win? LA goes on to win. I don't know why I said Embiid won MVP, but as you guys can see, the Lakers go on to win the championship just like they did IRL in the bubble. All right, we're officially now in the 2021 NBA season. Wemby is at 95 overall, and this is the season where the Bucks picked up Drew Holiday, PJ Tucker, and went on to win an NBA championship in Giannis's 8th NBA season, as this is now Wemby's 8th NBA season, a part of the Bucks. So once again, this team did win a championship IRL with Giannis. Let's see if they can do it again, only this time with Wemby. No season awards at the end of the year as Wemby's numbers completely dropped, averaging 22, 14, and 3 with 1 steal and 2 blocks. And then as you guys can see, the rest of the team's numbers. But we did finish 2nd in the East with a record of 58 and 24. As we now play the Cleveland Cavaliers in the first round, let's see what happens. Going into game 1, we take game 1. We take game 2, we take game 3, and okay, maybe not. I thought we were going to sweep them, but we do beat them in 5 games to now play the Chicago Bulls in the second round. They are the 6th seed. Let's see what happens. Going into game 1, we take game 1, we take game 2, we take game 3 as we sweep them to make it back to the Eastern Conference Finals to play the Washington Wizards. That is insane. We're playing Russell Westbrook and Bradley Beal, literally just them two. I'm not going to lie to you. I did not see that coming, but And they're the first seed? Whoa, that is crazy. Okay, we take game 1. They take game 2. We take game 3. We take game 4. And we beat them in 5 games to make it to the NBA Finals for the first time in this simulation of Wemby replacing Giannis, which is not bad because Giannis also didn't make it to the finals until his 8th NBA season. And as you guys can see, we are playing the LA Clippers in the finals, the team of Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. You know what's funny? I actually predicted this finals matchup to happen in the 2021 NBA season, but obviously it didn't. We ended off with the Bucks versus the Phoenix Suns. But hey man, here goes nothing. Can Wemby repeat history and win a NBA championship with the Bucks in the 2021 NBA season? Clippers take game 1. Oh boy, they take game 2. We take game 3. Oh boy. Come on, can they make a comeback? You know what? We're gonna jump in with the simcast. I cannot afford to see the Bucks get eliminated. We got to sim with the simcast. It's not looking too good. And yeah, the Clippers go on to win a championship. Wemby couldn't get the job done in repeat history. All right, we're now in Wemby's 9th NBA season, a part of the Bucks. This is the 2022 NBA season. The squad is looking the same. Let's see if we can make up for what happened last year. Oh yeah, and as you guys can see, Wemby is officially now a 97 overall, the highest he has been throughout this simulation. Wemby goes on to win MVP for the 2nd time in his career, as he went on to average 24, 10, and 6 with 1 steal and 2 blocks. He has now tied Giannis for 2 MVPs in their careers. The squad finished 4th in the East with a record of 50 and 32, as they now have to face up against Jimmy Butler in the Miami Heat in the 1st round. Let's see what happens, man. Like I said, the squad is looking nice. Hopefully we go on to win a championship this year. We take game 1, take game 2, they take game 3, we take game 4, and we do beat them in 5 games to advance to the 2nd round and play the Brooklyn Nets. They are the first seed. Let's see if we can get past them once again. We take game 1. Oh my god, 2-0. I was gonna say it can't be that easy. Okay, they tied 2-2, 3-2, and we beat them in game 6 to advance to the Eastern Conference Finals and play Joel Embiid in the 76ers. Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons making it this far is kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. And they take game 1, we take game 2, they take game 3, tied 2-2. Uh-oh. No, we're not doing this again. There's no way we're letting Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid eliminate us. That'd be kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Come on, are you serious? There's no freaking way. You know what? We're gonna jump in. Here we go. 76ers inbounds the ball. Tobias Harris with the ball in his hands. The 76ers are up by 2. There's a minute left in the final quarter. What is gonna happen? Can the Bucks force a game 7, or are they gonna eliminate us in game 6? Wow, and out of bounds on Wemby as the 76ers retain the ball. Tobias Harris with the ball in his hands. Less than a minute left. What are they gonna do? Middleton got him on clamps. Man got him in the box. He's not going anywhere. Yeah, get that rebound. Wow, and he made that over Middleton. That is crazy. Middleton bring the ball up the court. Come on, they got to make something happen right here quick. Wemby, set a screen or something. This man Middleton is trying to ISO. Drew Holiday for 3 contested. Couldn't make it. Yeah, this might be over with, boys. This one might be over with. Middleton bring the ball up the court. Drew Holiday with a quick dunk. Down by 4, 33 seconds left. I highly doubt they can come back and win it. But hey, you never know. Let's see what happens. Ben Simmons missed a free throw. He only made 1. Middleton for a quick 3 misses. Yeah, this one is over with. We got taken out by the 76ers. Let's see who goes on to win a championship. We got John Morant versus Embiid in the finals, and Embiid goes on to win in the 2022 NBA season. I know it says 2024, but I promise you, it's the 2022 NBA roster. All right, we're now in the year 2023. We currently have 2 more seasons left, but we still have to see if Wemby can take this team to the finals and win a championship, man. He has won every award, if not more than what Giannis has won throughout his career, except a NBA championship. So let's see if he can get that done in the last 2 seasons. Wemby finishes the season averaging 24, 12, and 6 with 1 steal and 2 blocks. As the team finished 4th in the East with a record of 50 and 32, playing the Atlanta Hawks, the team of Trae Young and DeJounte Murray in the 1st round of the playoffs. Hopefully we can make a run at a championship this year. Let's see what happens. They take game 1. Oh boy, they take game 2. Come on, can we make a comeback? This is not looking too good already, but we do tie it 2-2. Okay, 3-2. Can we finish them off in game 6? And we do, as we now play Embiid and the 76ers. The team that took us out the prior season. It's definitely time for some revenge. They are the first seed. Going into game 1, we take game 1. They take game 2. Oh boy, they take game 3 and 4. And they take us out again. Joel Embiid is not built like that. This man is about to go back to back, and he does. All right, we're now in the 2024 NBA season, which is currently this year that we're in, which would be the end of the simulation and Wemby's final season to try to win an NBA championship. But the difference going into this season, he has Dame time on his team. So let's see how that goes. In the final season of the simulation, Wemby goes on to win Defensive Player of the Year once again, averaging numbers like 26, 12, and 5 with 1 steal and 2 blocks. And the team completely dominated, finishing first in the East with the best record throughout the simulation of 68 and 14. Yeah, there's no way they don't win the championship. Oh, and just in case you guys wanted to see Dame's numbers, this man went off, averaging 31, 5, and 6. In the first round of the playoffs, we match up against the Chicago Bulls. They are the 8th seed. Let's see what happens. We take game 1. We take game 2. We take game 3 and we sweep them to advance to the second round and play the New York Knicks. The Knicks are completely balling this year. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Jalen Brunson. They are the 4th seed. We take game 1. We take game 2. And oh my god, okay, I thought we were gonna sweep them also. I was gonna say we are just out here sweeping teams left and right. Not that time. We move on to the Eastern Conference Finals to meet up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell, Jarrett Allen, Evan Mobley, Darius. This team is stacked. 3rd seed. Going into game 1, we take game 1. They take game 2. We take game 3. Back and forth so far. Okay, we take game 4, 3-1, and we beat them in 5 games to advance to the NBA Finals and play the OKC Thunder. This is a very young, talented team. I wouldn't be surprised if they make it to the finals this year. But anyways, going into game 1, the Bucks take game 1. They take game 2. And they take game 3. Wemby and the Bucks are 1 win away from winning the championship. Literally 1 win away, but I don't think they'll finish them off in game. Okay, maybe they will. You know what? We're just gonna jump in. Shea with the ball in his hands. There's a minute left. The Bucks are up by 1. Are the OKC Thunder gonna force a game 5? Wow, and Shea just put that over him. OKC is now up by 1. Dame with the ball in his hands, bringing the ball up the court. 50 seconds left on the clock. What is gonna happen? It is clutch time. It is Dame time. Dame for the midi. He misses. 40 seconds left on the clock. OKC up by 1. We need a stop in a bucket. Shea with the midi. And he makes that. Wow. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's looking like we're going to a game 5. If Dame could possibly pull a 3 right here. Okay, maybe not. He's gonna take the 2. He makes it. 25 seconds left on the clock. They're gonna start playing the foul game. OKC is up by 3. There's 24 seconds left on the clock. Let's see if Dame could go for a 3 right here. And he's not going for the 3, I guess. They're still going for the 2. Bucks are out of timeout. So what are they going to do? I'm not going to lie. They need a 3 right here. Middleton for 3 to tie the game. 8 seconds left. Can they score a bucket and take game 4? Or is this going to overtime? Shea over Beverly. He misses. This game is going to overtime. Alrighty, man. We're in overtime. The game is tied. There's 5 minutes left. Let's see what happens. 3 minutes left, still a tied game. Less than 2 minutes left. OKC is up 1. What is gonna happen? Okay, they're up 3 now, less than a minute, and it looks like we are headed to a game 5. Alrighty, man, I highly doubt we lose this game. Game 5 in Milwaukee at home. There's no way we lose this. We're finishing them off in game 5 like they wanted to, because who doesn't want to win at home, right? I mean, look at that. Completely blew them out. And there you guys have it, man. Wemby has completed the mission in bringing home a championship to Milwaukee while replacing Giannis. But unfortunately, he doesn't take home Finals MVP, as of course Dame time takes home MVP. But it's all good, man. We still win a championship. What if I was to force Giannis to betray the Bucks? Well, I did just that. And if you want to find out what happens, make sure to click on the video on the screen.